What's up, awesome YouTubers? Ryan1988 or Justin back here to do a video for you guys, and this is going to be my 2019 Blu-ray collection. Now, I'm not going to do this in parts, and I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm pretty much just going to go shelf by shelf, kind of show you what the layout looks like, what the collection looks like now, and kind of do it a little bit differently. In the past, I've done parts. This is just going to be something different. And if you guys have any questions on any of these movies, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to answer them or show some off in a future video. So let's get started with the top. I'm going to go through these. This is kind of what I call, well, it's pretty much a lot of my digibooks, and mostly DC, but I have this Avengers Target exclusive one right there. And then the rest are DC. And I also have my Star Wars Burger King watches. If you guys remember those. And sorry about the glare, guys. The lighting's not the greatest in here. So you are going to see that glare. But yeah, let me know if you guys have seen these Star Wars Burger King watches or if you remember them. So let's go through box sets real quick. I have my Crazy Fat Ethel Blu-ray up there just on display. Box sets, I have pretty much all my franchises overall on top. Not all of them, so you'll see some in the collection, but this is box sets and then other movies within a franchise that I just wanted to put up here. Again, the glare is not the greatest, but this is the only way to get really good lighting in here, so I apologize, guys. But yeah, like I have a lot of franchises together. So this is what it looks like. And then in the end I have my Stranger Things seasons and then my Heather Locker just right there. So going down to the actual collection, I'm going to go through these. And I might point some stuff out that I picked up this year that I got. You're also going to see it's almost perfectly alphabetized, but I do have franchises together. So, like for instance, Prometheus is going to be right there, along with the Alien franchise, because they connect. I'm finally getting 4K, sorry. Using a different camera this time, guys. So, yeah, American Psycho. Yeah, I'm starting to get 4Ks. Still got to get the player, but, you know, I get these pretty cheap. And so I think it's a really good upgrade. And eventually, pretty soon, I am going to get that 4K. So, for instance, another franchise, there is the all the Batman movies pretty much together. And then I have the Dark Knight trilogy all together. And I got some signed stuff, too, in here. The Barn, for instance, is one of them. I think this came out in the beginning of the year, but the Blade Runner Steelbook. $2049, I'm sorry. Yeah, forgot to mention the whole title. Then I picked up the Steelbook. Speaking more, I got the Universal Monster Steelbooks. I think back in September, maybe? Again, you're going to see some Scream Factories in here as well. You have the Candyman Scream Factory. I have not watched the movie yet on Blu-ray, but I did watch the bonus features, and they were really good. Oh, this one is out of place. Darn it. Let me fix that real quick. But yeah, all the carries, got those. The Changeling, really good transfer of that movie. I picked it up not this year. I keep saying this year. 2018. I'm sorry, guys. Picked it up in 2018. Yeah, so it's all mixed genres too. It's easier for me to put movies up that way. Then you got the Creepshow edition, which I have not checked any of that out yet. I'm looking forward to it though, but that is one of my favorite horror movies, so it's a must. You got the out of print Dawn of the Dead Arrow edition, then you got the remake next to it, and then over here is Day of the Dead, the out of print edition. Another movie I got this year, got it on Black Friday, was Deadpool 2, and I want to talk about this real quick because it is one of those films, in my opinion, I thought was just okay. The first movie I loved. The sequel, again, it was okay. I got it for $9, so it wasn't too bad. The out-of-print Demons 1 and 2 steelbooks from Synapse. Another movie I saw this year for the first time, loved it, Devil's Candy. If you like rock music, heavy metal, and you like horror movies, if you've not seen it yet, definitely do so, but I think a lot of people probably have seen that. It's been out for a while. Alright guys, sorry for the camera, but we're going to go down to the second shelf. But this is going into more D's. Again, it's alphabetized pretty much. I don't know if I got this, let's see, this year, or not this year, keep saying this year, last year or the year before, but this is the Edward Scissorhands Steelbook, and that I found at Best Buy pretty cheap. Evil Dead is one. These are going to be, by the way, in some updates in the future, but the Evil Dead 4K edition, I'm looking forward to watching that in 4K. That I got with American Psycho. It was like $14.99 at what was it? Best Buy. Again, this camera is a little bit different, guys. I'm using my phone. This is the new quality that I have. My other camera I would use, it seemed to be a little bit different. So, bear with me. Fright Night Part 2 on Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray on demand one, but the quality looks amazing. The glare is not the greatest. Again, I apologize. The lighting is just... This is the only way I can use it, so... let's see. Got Grease 1 on 4K. And... Hold on real quick. Grease 2 on a... I think this is a... German Blu-ray? I could be wrong. It's region free. But my buddy Pat got me this. I am a huge Grease fan, and I love Grease 2. That is one of my favorites. And I like that that got a standalone release, but the US did not release it standalone. You can get in a 3-pack, but these are the only 2 I need. Again, the glare is not the greatest. If you guys have questions on any of these, let me know. Another movie, I'm not going to bash on it. I'm not going to. I'm going to say it's a good movie. But yeah, I picked it up finally. Hereditary. It's good. It's not great or anything in my opinion. A little bit more overhyped. But the performances were excellent. So, again, good movie though. Some more Scream Factories. This was a, great release. But House on Haunted Hill, if you're a fan of the remake, excuse me, this was one I had to buy. And if you're a fan, get it because it's a worthy upgrade. Alright, going down to the third shelf. You got, some more movies now going into the eyes. The first film I saw in 2018. Decent movie in the franchise. Yep, and then another one to quickly talk about. I love this steelbook, the original It miniseries, Blu-ray steelbook. Love that, and of course, I got this at the beginning of last year, the new one. I love that movie. Can't wait for it, Chapter 2. Going over here. Last House on the Left. That was a really good release from Arrow. Pick that one up. Lady Bird, just an excellent movie in my opinion. I recommend it. And we could just keep going. So, one of my favorite movies of the year, or last year, and I mentioned it, but Mamma Mia, here we go again. You can see some of these are unopened. I haven't watched them yet. Maze Runner, Death Cure. To be quite honest, I haven't seen the sequels, but it's a franchise where I really enjoyed the first one. Need to go and watch the whole series. Didn't make my top 10. Might be my top 20, but The Meg, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I really liked that one. I saw it in theaters. Again, sorry for the shakiness. Mother. Let's talk about this real quick. Mother was a film where I didn't like it as much the first time, but this one actually has grown on me quite a bit. That one I actually got last year as well. An out-of-print release. Let's see. My Bloody Valentine, the original, goes for a lot of money. That's one of my favorite slasher movies. I'm ready for Valentine's Day. I watch it every Valentine's Day. Then The Nun. Good movie. I liked it. I actually really liked it the second time I watched it. Solid film within the Conjuring universe in my opinion. So, and let's go down to the fourth shelf. Again, some shakiness, but I do apologize. Really good documentary on Pet Sematary. If you've not checked this out, definitely do so. Really good documentary. It is the unearthed and untold story of Pet Sematary, or the path to Pet Sematary. That's great. Are you guys looking forward to the new one? I am. I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm hoping it's a good remake. So far, the Stephen King stuff that we've been getting hasn't been bad within the last year or so. So I'm looking forward to that. Hoping it's good. Not gonna hype myself up though. The Pirate franchise, I got all those. Let's just turn this over. Got some more. A remake. Don't hate on me, guys. I like it. I didn't like it when I first came out. There were just things I did not like, and I still have some problems with. But overall, if you look at remakes today, that is actually better than some of the stuff that we get. So I'm just saying. It can never replace the original, though. That is like that's in my, I would say like my probably top 10 favorite movies is the original Psycho. This was really cool back when it first came out. A Best Buy exclusive lenticular slipcover of The Ring. Years ago that came out, but I still like that release. Alright, it's gonna be shaky a little bit, guys. I do apologize. Yeah, you can see some other 4Ks in there that I'm slowly getting. Skyscraper did not make my top 10, but that was a lot of fun from 2018. I had a blast seeing that in theaters. Another really cool Carpenter flick, TV movie. Someone's watching me. If you're a John Carpenter fan, this is actually one I recommend. It's a lot of fun. It's actually really suspenseful too. So, and then you'll see I have all the Spider-Mans together. I know Amazing Spider-Man, it should be up in the A's, but I like to have them all together. And then going down to the final shelf of just the Blu-rays. You got some others there. Shout out. These are, well, shout out to Scream Factory. I really like that release. But another shout out just for a movie I loved last year, and that was Stranger Spray at Night. Fix that real quick. Another release that I loved, not from last year, but from 2017, Suspiria. The original, but the Synapse release. It's the Steelbook. Finally have all the Texas Chainsaw Massacres on Blu-ray. It's awesome. Again, like Leatherface should be in the L's, but I keep it with the series. There we go. And our last row. It's a really cool digibook. Got it maybe a couple years ago, but got that for $8 brand new. It's a great movie too. And then you're going to see all my X-Men's, including Logan, all together. I got to keep them all together. And then it ends with Zack and Mira. And then let's go down real quick. I'll show you these. Why not? These are VHS tapes, some of the ones I still have out. And then I won't pull these out, but this is my TV shows, DVDs and Blu-rays mixed together. Again, if you guys have questions on any of this, just let me know. Yeah, like I said, DVDs and Blu-rays mixed together. And then going in here is my gay-themed collection. I have DVDs and Blu-rays, again, just mixed together. And that's it, guys. So that is going to be pretty much just the Blu-rays. 2019, guys. That is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it wasn't in parts, but again, I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to get a video out here. That way you guys can see the entire collection. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. As always, you guys are awesome. You guys rock. Much love to you all, and stay positive. All right, guys. Bye.